When you're planning your Disney vacation, I'm sure you've wondered, how on earth are you supposed to meet all the characters, ride all the rides, and eat at all the fan favorite places? Well, today I'm going to share some things that you can add to your Walt Disney World vacation that can help you maximize the time you spend in the parks. As a travel agent specializing in Disney destinations, I've made it my mission to make sure you get as much magic out of your next Disney vacation as possible. Hello there, and to all who come to this happy place, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Abby and I upload new Disney planning content here on my channel every Tuesday and Thursday. If you haven't already, I would love for you to hit the red subscribe button down below and tap that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. Now, if you saw this video here, then you know that one of my recommendations for families is to try to stick to your family's home schedule as closely as you can. This helps to avoid meltdowns and lets your kids kind of have a sense of normalcy in a very abnormal place. Now, I didn't share how you can make that happen. One of the ways to do this is to take advantage of events like Early Morning Magic. Early Morning Magic is an event currently offered in Toy Story Land at Hollywood Studios and Fantasyland in Magic Kingdom. This event will get you breakfast included, and also you'll be able to get on a lot of your favorite attractions in these areas before the rest of the park is open. I've had clients go and ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train 10 times and then Peter Pan's Flight like 3 or 4 times, along with a lot of other attractions. This event typically starts at 7:45 a.m. with the park officially opening at 9. So only people that paid for admission to this event will have access to the lands at this time. In Toy Story Land, you can also meet Woody, Buzz, Jessie, and right now Bo Peep is out, but I don't know if she will continue after the summer. The pricing can be found online on the Disney World website or by contacting your favorite travel agent. It does vary depending on which park you choose and when you decide to go, so make sure to take a look at that. While we are on the topic of maximizing time before the parks are open, take advantage of pre-park opening breakfasts. These are typically held at character dining restaurants, which means that your kids' pictures with their favorite characters will likely be happy pictures because they're not grumpy from a long day in the parks yet. There's also really good food at these restaurants, and you're in the parks before anyone else. This is great for 2 reasons. The first reason is you can take pictures along the way to the restaurant, and they won't have any people in them. And the second reason is because if you are able to finish your meal before the park opens, you can get a head start to your favorite attractions most of the time. This means you'll have a leg up on all of those people waiting behind the rope for rope drop. Some of the restaurants that are currently offering pre-park opening meals are Crystal Palace, Cinderella's Royal Table, Tusker House, Akershus, Hollywood and Vine, and also Be Our Guest. However, keep in mind that Be Our Guest is not a character meal, and the Beast only meets with guests at dinner, not at breakfast or lunch for that matter. While we're on the topic of character dining, let's just talk about that because it's a great way to maximize your time. Character dining is when you go to a restaurant and you eat a meal, but at the same time you're also meeting some of your favorite characters. Different restaurants offer different characters, but they can be anywhere from 3 to 6 different characters depending on the day. I do recommend budgeting about 90 minutes for a character meal. If you have a larger family, maybe up to 2 hours just to be safe, but they are a great way to save time because you're knocking out 3 to 6 characters and sitting down for a meal and getting away from the crowds and the heat. So really, it's a great way for your family to regroup and enjoy the rest of your park day later. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel because in a couple weeks I'm going to be starting a dining series here on my channel, and one of the first videos is going to be about character dining. If your family is excited to learn more about the options that you have in terms of character dining, give this video a thumbs up so that I know you're looking forward to it. The next thing that you can do to really maximize your time in the parks is take advantage of some of the tours that are offered in Walt Disney World. Tours vary very widely in terms of price. The less expensive tours are going to be your tours with pre-selected itineraries that they do on a daily or weekly basis. But if you're looking for a little more flexibility and are comfortable paying a higher price, there are some options that'll get you to the front of the line for any ride in the park, as well as some dining options that are unavailable for reservations. The more expensive tours get you your own personal tour guide to take you around, push your stroller, take care of you the whole day. It's really awesome if your family can afford it. But if you're a more budget conscious family, there are still a ton of options for you. For more information, you can contact your favorite travel agent, or you can check out the Disney website. Some of my favorites for families include the Star Wars Guided Tour, the Ultimate Disney Classics VIP Tour, and the Behind the Scenes Tour. Now, not all tours are available for kids of all ages, so make sure that you are checking those when you are booking or when you're talking to your travel agent. Certain tours include different things, and some might include things like lunch or reserved fireworks viewing, so make sure that you take a look at what each tour has to offer before you choose. My next suggestion for you is to stay longer. Now, I know this is easier said than done. However, if you only go to Disney once in a while, I truly think this is worth it. It doesn't necessarily have to cost you any more than you are already planning. If you were considering a deluxe resort, bumping down to a moderate or a value would allow you to add extra days without spending any more actual money. Having the extra days in the parks will make your planning much more laid back, and you won't have so much pressure on you when you're actually in the parks. You could also build in a rest day so that your family can recuperate and be ready to go for the next day. If your family can handle some late nights or is older, then I highly recommend you take advantage of some of the nighttime events. Currently, there are a couple different ones, including the parties, so Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and they also have after-hours events at Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, and Animal Kingdom. Now, not all attractions are open during these parties and events, but a lot of the big ones are, and they are a great way to ride the rides with low wait times. At Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, you can also meet rare characters, and you get to see some special parades and nighttime shows. These are some of my favorite things. We're doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at the end of this month, which I'm going to be vlogging. Super excited, stay tuned. And we are also going to be doing Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party in November, which this is my first time doing that one, so super excited about that. The after hours and Christmas party, Halloween party type events are some of my favorites in Disney because I really think that you get a ton for your money and it's well worth it. So definitely consider adding these to your trip. Again, if your family can handle the late nights, because they do go very, very late. If you're interested in booking any of these events, make sure to contact your travel agent because all of these can be booked for you through them. I will leave my information in the description down below, as well as throw my email up here on the screen for you. I am currently taking new clients at this time and would absolutely love to work with you. Make sure to check out the rest of this series, which I will link in the cards up here, but I've been doing a ton of videos on how to take kids to Disney. There's been all sorts of different things like avoiding meltdowns, the best resorts for kids, things of that nature. If you have any questions related to taking kids to Disney, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. We are getting ready to wrap up this series, so make sure that you leave those on this video so that I can plan for them in the next couple weeks. On Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a video all about the best places in the Disney parks to take a nap. It's going to be a ton of fun, just a tiny bit silly, but a much needed video, quite frankly. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn the notification bell on so that you don't miss it. If you're here in the first 24 hours of this video being live, then you are eligible to win a Disney gift card. All you have to do to enter is leave a comment down below. With that being said, I will talk to you guys again with my next video on Tuesday. Bye!